Hi, Bowness. I'm Molly from the Bowness Community Association. And today on Connect Bowness, we are chatting with Teresa, who sits on the BCA Board of Directors. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, no problem.
So in addition to being a board member, Teresa is also an avid local runner. With the closure of rec facilities right now, it seems a lot more people have been taking up running lately. What's your best tip for folks who may be getting into running for the first time this spring?
Great question. I think the best tip is to start slow. So I'll tell you how I started running. I used to not run at all and wanted to get into it. So I started really easy. And you start, for me, this is how I did it. I think I started with 1 minute running and then 1 minute walking. And then as I did that for maybe 10 minutes long and for about a week, I scaled it up and I did either a minute and a half or 2 minutes of running and 1 minute walking. And then I just kind of escalated each week. I kind of added a little bit more until you're doing 2 minutes and 1 minute walking up to 5 minutes and 1 minute walking. And I did that until I got to 10 minutes of running, and I would say jogging, so slow running, kind of monitoring your breathing. Don't go out sprinting. And then you keep tapering it with walking, and you start to do 10 minutes at a time. You build it up so you could do maybe 15 minutes, and then up a 20-minute run is a great distance, and you walk a few times in there. And that's a really good way for people to start and to not push it too hard. I think you have to sprint. If you're breathing really, really hard, slow it right back down and even walk again. Yeah.
That's good advice. Totally. How do you find motivation to run even when you aren't up to it?
Yeah, good question. Probably my biggest motivation to run, quite honestly, is that I love to eat. So I do. So it makes me good. I make myself, if I love a dessert or something, I'm like, okay, I'll go for a run tomorrow. So that's one motivation.
To be motivated. Yeah.
And then there's days I truly don't feel like it, and it's good to take a day off. Like, if anything, to have rest days is really good and healthy. But I often say when I don't feel like it, I just tell myself, oh, just go for 20 minutes. Go for 15 minutes, or walk half of it. And so just getting out the door. And sometimes once I start, after a few minutes, after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I start to get into it. And so it's sometimes the hardest part is just getting yourself dressed and out the door. But once you get out there, it's sometimes refreshing and fun, and you find you can go further than you thought you would.
Just get your shoes on, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Awesome. I hear injuries are pretty common among runners. Do you have any tips for folks to prevent them?
Yeah, there's some tips. I would say first is listen to your body, because if you start to get something sore, it's a sign that either your shoes need to be changed, or you're going too fast, or you need a rest day or two. So that's the first step. And for me, I find I try and push too much. I either try and run every day, or I'm always trying to get more mileage. And then that's, as you get older, that can make for injury, overdoing it. So take it slow is the best way not to get injured, I find.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite place to run in Bowness?
I love running through the park. So I live alongside Bowness Park, and that's probably my favorite loop, running over to under the Stony Trail Bridge, looping around Beaumont, the train track bridge there, and coming home. That's probably my most common route. I do that many times a week.
That's a nice way to run. Yeah. I hear you have a secret hack for running in the winter. Do you want to share it with us?
Okay, my hack. This is actually my dad's hack. So I'm going to show you my shoes. So winter, I took a pair of running shoes, and if you can see along the side here, my dad did this for me and my sister and my mom, actually. Put in a 1/2-inch screw, and you can see the side there. So it's actually putting little cleats, and these help for ice and snow so that you don't trip and fall. It's similar to the whole yak track thing you can buy to put over top of your shoe. But I found I'd go through multiple pairs of those in a winter, and they didn't last very long, but these last, well, forever. And so I even wore them out biking the other day because I knew there was going to be snow and slush. So I put these on, and they give you some extra traction. So that's my winter hack. Yeah, cheap.
As you know, Run Bowness, along with so many other things right now, is going virtual this year. Why do you think it's important to continue to have these types of events in Bowness, even virtually?
You know, it's a tough season with everything, with the pandemic and everyone staying home a lot more and everything getting canceled. I think it's tempting for everyone just to stay in and hunker down, but I think even trying and doing it virtually, it just gets you out there, it gets you involved. It's a different way, and maybe less than ideal. Of course, we'd all like to go out and run with friends and be in these events together, but and since we can't do that, this is maybe the next best option, and it just still motivates people and gets us
Yeah,
going. And so I would just encourage people to sign up and give it a try. I haven't done one before virtually either, and so I'm going to try it out.
me neither. This will be my first one.
Awesome.
And last but not least, what about Bowness are you especially grateful for right now?
Oh, I would say the neighbors. We have awesome neighbors, love our neighbors in our street. I love the community of Bowness. And this season is my favorite. God's creation, like the spring, everything is blooming, the trees are coming alive, flowers everywhere, rivers flowing nicely. I just love going out for a run with all these sights to see, the birds and the little ducks having babies. It's just an adventure every day. I'm always stopping and taking pictures of something along the way. So it's a lovely season to get outside.
Awesome. So thanks for joining us today. So don't forget to sign up for Run Bowness starting June 7th, right? Yeah.
That's right.
All right. You can also find the Bowness Community Association on social media at MyBowness and look for the latest issue of the Bow Westerner coming out soon.
Bye.